Well, we the people, it has come to my attention by the Times of Israel staff, and this is an old article dated October 13th, 2015, so we're a little behind the ball on this. As you can see by the headline, it is stating that an unspecified list of U.S. United States of American candidates are to gather in Jerusalem to discuss economic for Israel probably, foreign, defense, and cultural policy, I'm sure, of Israel's. And I'd like to preface this by asking, what does Israel's economic, foreign, defense, and cultural policy have to do with ours? It goes on to state here that a number of American presidential hopefuls are expected to visit Israel next month, meaning this month, since we are in November. November 3rd and 4th. On foreign and defense policy. Like I said, what does Israel have to do with our foreign and defense policy? Organizers say that several candidates have already confirmed their participation, while others are currently considering coming to Israel in person or participating via video conference, but refuse to provide any specifics. Sounds like shenanigans to me. It goes on to say that the first presidential candidates forum abroad to be held on November 3rd and 4th will focus on economic, foreign, defense, and cultural policy, according to a press release. All candidates from both sides of the aisle have been invited, but since the event is organized by politically conservative groups, it is expected that mostly Republicans will appear. The conference aims to provide the presidential candidates with an international platform to discuss the future of U.S. foreign policy, U.S.-Israel relations, threats to religious freedom, and the common civilization based on the rule of law and economic freedom, according to organizers. Let me just ask this one more time. What does Israel have to do with the future of our foreign policy? And I don't think that question has been asked enough. Especially not to these guys. U.S. presidential candidates will have an historic first opportunity to communicate their views on issues facing this region of the world directly to concerned American citizens visiting the State of Israel and to friends of the U.S. in Israel. Israel, Israel, Israel. Kind of like Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Participating candidates will also be asked to address the rise of anti-Semitism in Europe and the U.S., the plight of Christians, and the Middle East, organizers said. It is my humble opinion that there actually has not been a rise of anti-Semitism. What it is a realization of what Zionism is all about. It has nothing to do with Semites. We love Semites. During the 20th century, America's strategic leadership, America's strategic leadership in foreign security and trade policy affirmed our common civilization based on the rule of law. Ha ha ha. Protecting life, liberty, and private property. Surely they jest. What they mean is protecting life in Tel Aviv and protecting the liberty and private property of Tel Avivians at the Jerusalem Leaders Summits Forum featuring U.S. presidential candidates. America's next president will be able to address the challenges, threats, and opportunities of the 21st century, said Joel Anand Samy, co-founder and president of the International Leaders Summit, a think tank co-hosting the event. Goes on to quote here that presidents must be fully versed on foreign policy and understanding the Middle East and how to manage our strategic alliance with Israel is an imperative for the United States, said Jerry Johnson, the president of National Religious Broadcasters, which also is co-hosting the summit. This is a tremendous opportunity, he says, for presidential candidates to showcase their foreign policy credentials in Israel. Israel is not America. Then it says here that Israel is a common stop on the campaign trail for many presidential candidates. It says Barack Obama came before he was elected in 2008. Yes, we know. And his 2012 Republican rival Mitt Romney visited ahead of the election to kiss ass. In the current race, which is still in its early days, only former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee has been to Israel. Well, that is not altogether true, because remember Lindsey Graham trying to give orders from headquarters there in Tel Aviv? So while they're pointing out that, a couple of our presidents had gone to visit Israel during their campaigns, this is the first presidential candidates forum abroad. So starting something new here. And it sounds like they're a little bit worried that they might have to deal with another U.S. president that doesn't take their shit. Personally, we need to extricate our foreign policies from the hip of Israel's. Not because they are Semites, no. A lot of us are. And we are not self-hating. What we and I have a problem with is their domestic and foreign policy. Seems to be at odds with pretty much the world's. And I do not want to be a part of it. Just letting you know the latest on Tel Avivian / GOP neocon shenanigans. This has been Me the People. Break this news.